Demon Deacons will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Miami's offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust.
Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Hurricane. Once he got some room, it was over.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible match.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. has to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, it could not protect him well enough.
Fires to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gonna run it. It's concrete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Now the play fake. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right, the opponent.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
catch in the middle. It's Moncrief. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Canes in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop them, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Nice move to pick up yardage. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moncrief. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Applewhite. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moncrief. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's and the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the 1st down and more. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Canes are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the right side. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting right.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
they're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Gibbs. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. He's got him. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Turns it on in midfield. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
14.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. He'll take a shot. He was open. He had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down. Good pickup on the play, but not quite to the 15-yard line. That's where he had to get for the first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing. So if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 11.
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Caught behind the line. It's LaBelle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. Give to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. He's got it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, the ground game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. He slings it deep to the left. It's caught. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Canes have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run to the right. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. The pitch to the left. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Rushes on him. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He smashes his way through again. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Got to like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me...
Headed to the end zone. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense. And
oh, he's got some space. brought down after a nice gain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup